Well, good afternoon, yeah, because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got to get better at this, seriously. Testing, testing, testing. Well, good afternoon. This is Travel Man of Kent. Today we are at the Royal Engineers Museum in Chatham. So today we're here to have a look around and see what's going on at the Royal Engineers Museum, as they have plenty to see and plenty to look at, such as where I'm standing at the moment. I'll show you later on in the video what is surrounding me at the moment, but it's quite amazing. So today I've come here, like I say, we're going to have a look and see what's going on and have a look at what sort of events they've got going on in a year, and then come back, because with the ticket, which is at the moment is £12, gives you annual membership entry for the whole year, and that includes all the events that they hold throughout the year as well. So we're going to have a look at them, as well as looking around what's happening here. So let's get to this. Okay, so just before the music cracks open, I'm just going to let you know, apologies in advance if you cannot read anything. From what it could look like, oh well, from what it looked like you could read it from my screen, but as I'm editing this at the moment, it doesn't look like you can actually see much, so I do apologise for that, but do feel free to pause if you can see something and you can read it, okay? World War One display section, which is just, yeah, one of my favourite periods of history. Trying to get some good lighting, but now that's the World War One section. Now it's to my second favourite period of history, is World War Two. So I'm going to now show you what is in here. Obviously, just do a walkthrough and just all. I'm going to try and do a reaction sort of thing. I just don't know. Let's see how we go. Absolutely loving these dioramas that they're using as to show as examples of what the Royal Engineers are capable of. More or less, they were involved with making bridges such as this, and you'll see obviously amongst the museum this is what basically they did. Look at this. This is more up my alley. Lovely. Got some amazing little displays here. Absolutely amazing. Look at this. I wonder where this is from. One thing I did notice is that every logo in that display just behind me there is all austerity war department logos, such as the I think it's the 8F. I'm not going to put this bit in. One day I'll be up there. I mean, just look at that, absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure the engine is still there, you can see it there, and you can obviously see the thrusters where they rotate downwards to obviously give it the VTOL aspect, which is vertical takeoff. Absolutely fantastic machinery, and obviously they were retired very well over 10 years ago now, but I still think today they still would be capable of doing some sort of job in some way, because they're just so versatile. Walked past this 3 times now, and I've just realised the 3 pieces of the Berlin Wall. That's not going to work. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we are going to go outside and have a look and see what surrounds the whole building. Turns out I've just done a big old loop of the medal rooms again, and I'm now back to where I was, as I was saying, I was going outside, so let's go back the other way. So I'm just outside now and having a looking around. You see this machine here, absolutely amazing. I've seen one of these do its job where it actually puts a bridge across a river, so tanks and anything with armour, any machinery we can cross a river safely. Absolutely amazing how it does its job. Absolutely fantastic. Can't see this loco anywhere. Now it used, when I was a kid and when I was growing up until probably 10 years ago, until I last came here, the loco used to be situated just right there, and thank you. So yeah, it was situated there when I was growing up, and unfortunately it's not there. So now I'm going to go elsewhere now and try and have a look in this place here, which is called the Gallery, the Bridge Gallery, and the James Forbes Gallery. So I'm going to go and have a look in there and see what's going on, and then show you that. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it here for a minute just to give you a bit of insight regarding to this loco. As you can see here, as I said, this was originally here at the Royal Engineers Museum back in the day, and its name is actually Convenient Overlord when it was actually used in Operation Overlord in France in 1944, and has since been transferred to the Chatham dockyards, and you can see it running on its little branch line every so often when they're doing running sessions. Okay, so that's what's actually happening in there at the moment, so let's go and have a look. So as you can see, it's all just models of bridges and designs. Obviously, I presume what happens here is that they do these in miniature and then obviously test them out to see if they're feasible according to weight and scale. But absolutely amazing. Like the detail that has gone in these things is absolutely just amazing. Like. So that is the little gallery that you saw there with all those bridges and models in certain scales and whatever. Absolutely fantastic detail there. You know, like I say, that does put Hornby to shame. Shouldn't really say that, but anyway. So I'm now back outside. So I'm now going to sort of just have a bit more of a detailed look at these tanks around here. I mean, there's another tank here that hasn't got a display, so unfortunately I can't tell you what that is. If you're a tank expert of some kind, please let me know in the comments. Now, I've lost my train of thought. So I'm now going to go and take a seat somewhere and show you, or just let you know what's going to be happening in up and coming at the Royal Engineers Museum, because like I say, that there are plenty of events that happen throughout the year, and I will obviously provide a link in the description as always for this place, and obviously that will include opening times, how to get here, and where you need to park. Obviously parking is free as always, so absolute bonus there. Like I say, it's £12 for an adult, and it is something that I can't remember of, so that will be in a caption around here in any second now. So I'm just going to take a seat and show you what's going on. No, there's another bit actually I forgot, so I'm going to show you that first and then sit down. Now this is pretty cool. There's a kids play area here in the shape of a tank from World War One, and actually they use these similar shapes and cutouts like this as a dummy to obviously tell the enemy that they were actually just tanks stationed there, but they're actually wooden and they were bombing it for no reason, so hence why they lost. So yes, so this I mean, obviously this is amazing because I would definitely be looking to climb in that, even though I am 30 years old now, and so I may go in there and just have a quick look. I've just been realising I've been recording for the past 30 seconds, so and this is now my fourth take on trying to do this video because I'm still trying to sort this out, but hopefully it's now working, so I haven't wasted all that. So today we've obviously been at the Royal Engineers Museum in Gillingham, and no, that's just a bird. So I'm now going to tell you a little bit about what's happening. So at the moment they've currently got the Concrete Castles exhibition, which is the 16th of Jan to the 22nd of December, and that basically is just showing you certain designs and how that design has progressed over the years regarding to forts and castles. I keep looking over there because I think someone's coming, so bear with. Then after that is a young modelers competition, which is obviously for kids of all skill levels, with fantastic prizes included, so I may come down for that. Then build, demolish and diffuse, which is discover the incredible story of the Corps of Royal Engineers past and present, featuring displays, reenactments, vehicles and from across their rich history. Very, very interesting. 7th to the 8th is the Medway Model Show. Now I'm not too sure if this is associated with the Chatham Model Show, so I will clarify that with a little description just here. If not, then it's on its own, so fantastic. Then it is the on the 5th of October is the Medway History Showcase, which obviously will tell you about a little bit of history of Medway in general, including its particular interest regarding to the Chatham dockyards, obviously because they were pinnacle of building ships back in the day until they will close well over 40 years ago now. And regarding to the Royal Engineers, which is where I'm sitting right now. So obviously behind this building, as you can see there, that is still a barracks associated with the Royal Engineers. So you obviously get that same as every other barracks, no access unless you're actually authorised personnel, as they call it. So that is all from me today, Travel Man of Kent. So thank you very much for joining me today regarding to this little place. Absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend coming here if you have an interest in engineering, as well as just if you take your fancy, as well if it's just yourself or your family. Feel free to come down. £12 for adults and £6 for children above the age of 5 to 14. And like I say, that covers you for the whole year. So absolutely fantastic, and I think personally fantastic value if it's because that covers you for the whole year. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you very, very soon. Cut.